And then also, I touched on this last time. Kingdom Hearts 3, that did actually end up getting pushed back to January 19th, 2019.
Shh, we don't have to talk about that.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it really got pushed back.
Damn it! What the fuck happened there?
It's not the first time.
It's not the first time. We've been waiting for this damn game for almost 13 years
13.
now. And
What?
Yeah, since 2005.
So a
was the
few
last
months
one.
ain't shit,
Yeah,
man.
dude. What's
Yeah,
one
I
more?
guess
What's
not.
what's a 6 more months, right? But that's it as far as I have. I mean, do you guys have any interesting games you guys want to talk about, or Steph?
Well, Steph liked a few things that she saw online yesterday.
One of them was, it's called Death Stranding. It's actually starring Norman Reedus, and it's really,
David, you mentioned that earlier too before the pod.
Absolutely.
Oh my God.
Have you played any Hideo Kojima games like Metal Gear Solid?
Yes. It was
So you're familiar.
Fun.
Absolutely. You're familiar with the way he tells his
If
story.
you
Yeah,
enjoy
Great.
sitting through a long, boring trailer to finally get to the good stuff, watch this trailer.
Yeah, me and the Foo.
A
were
lot of the
outside
stuff,
watching it.
yeah, a lot of the stuff happens at the end of the trailer, but just watching the gameplay and the landscaping, it's beautiful, and it's actually realistic. It looks so good.
It looks really good.
With the way Hideo tells his stories and the way he is definitely putting this game out, there's very little wasted in what you see in the game and how it's played. There's definitely a lot going on in this as far as anything else he's shown us as far as gameplay goes. So we're finally getting to see what it's gonna kind of be about, which is exciting. Those shadows, I'm sure that you saw kind of like hanging about. Oh man, what's interesting is about. He said that there's the game's about connections, and so that's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. I wonder if there's going to be a social aspect to it as far as with other players.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, definitely looking forward to that one too. Absolutely.
Giddy up.
I'm not.
No? Oh.
Nah, it just didn't seem.
It doesn't it doesn't give you that like, wow, this looks so interesting. I want to
Norman
play
Reedus,
the
though.
game, and that doesn't help either.
Have you played any? Have you played any?
Shut your goddamn mouth!
Have you played any Metal Gear?
No.
No. Have
No.
you played any? You've played Metal Gear.
Briefly when I was
Steph,
younger.
have
I
you
haven't
played
played the new
Metal
one
Gear?
yet. I still
Yeah.
have
Sounds
it
like a game
downloaded.
you'd play.
Yeah.
That is a fantastic series. Absolutely. I think if you played Metal Gear, you might have an appreciation for what he does. Hideo Kojima is known as an auteur. I think I've said this before on the show. Probably the first podcast.
You mispronounced author.
No, he is an auteur, which is he is the single sole reason why Metal Gear is what it is. When he puts his work into his games, he puts his entire self as much as he can in every aspect. He has the final say. He has the design, the story, the gameplay layout that he wants. He is the one who decides what the game
I think
will
you're
be.
reading a job description right now.
Maybe. But he brings that to his games. And with this is one of the reasons why I'm so excited about Death Stranding is because of the legacy he's left behind with Metal Gear and his absolute brilliant way of storytelling.
Yeah, like as a guy who's never played it, I can understand the love of a series, especially I loved some pretty shitty series, but I just loved it.
Yeah,
So,
you do.
Yeah. But I don't know. It just doesn't take me as like, hell yeah, I got to play this game.
Definitely. I could see that.
I think it's more for people who like him versus people who were, younger, getting into gaming. They're probably like, what the fuck is this?
Probably.
So hopefully it is a good gameplay, though.
It's more than likely going to be fantastic.
You gotta understand.
That's
the Foo has standards about his video games.
Totally fine.
Nothing else.
Drink the finest breast milks.
If you
Nothing else.
His games review very well. His games review near perfect just about every single time. But moving on to another game that I'm looking forward to is Elder Scrolls 6.
Oh my god.
I've been seeing everybody post about that and like,
Because you don't know anything.
wow, dude.
Jeez. Jeez.
Sorry,
way
guys.
to peak the fucking levels.
Sorry, everyone.
A brawl almost happened
You're
right
right,
now.
though. I just don't care. I really just don't care.
Okay, anybody here?
Hey, just because I don't care doesn't mean I don't understand.
Continue.
Anybody here play Skyrim
Yes.
besides you, Josh? I know you definitely have played it.
Yes.
You've
I
never
have
played.
not.
You've never played Skyrim. You've played
Yes.
Skyrim. You like Skyrim, obviously.
Is that where you get like a rim job from like an airplane, like the lavatory of an airplane?
No,
or
it's
the
the-
cockpit of an airplane. Am I just totally off?
No. I mean,
no, yeah. That
Yes.
does sound plausible, actually. You know, I'm kind of questioning.
But if this is a
naming
special
this game.
club that
Babe,
we
let's
just
take a
don't
trip.
know about yet,
Where?
Whoa.
to the cockpit. I wonder if they have lower class of what's it called? The what's the club you join when you
The
fuck
Mile High
Mile
Club.
Mile High?
Club.
So I wonder if there's lower ranks than the Mile High
I'm
Club.
telling everybody the
Takeoff
Foo
Club?
doesn't know shit about anything.
Yeah.
You know, people ask me. You know, I'm walking down the street and people are like, "Hey, Josie," I was like, "What's up, bro?"
You're not walking down the street anyway.
And then they're just like, "Is the Foo really that stupid on the like how he's on the podcast?" And I'm just like, "Dude, he's real.
Yeah.
He's a real person. He exists in this world. He doesn't know shit about anything." And they're just like, no. Well, and I just like, okay,
Come
man.
see it and
All
believe it,
yeah,
everyone.
you want to be on the show? He's not even stopping
See
me.
it firsthand.
Jesus.
Silly.
Continue. I'm sorry.
And another series coming back, Devil May Cry 5. Did anybody play Devil May Cry?
Wasn't there already a 5?
No, that was a Devil May Cry
Mm.
reboot
What the
where
fuck?
they changed Dante. They made him thinner, hipster, teenager kind of kid.
Oh,
with some-
yeah.
Cut his hair. Yeah. No, this is 5. A direct continuation from 4 when Dante was still cool.
Okay.
So if you
Okay.
played any of the other Devil May Cries, that's exciting. I'm excited for that. I don't know. I can't think of any other thing
The
coming out.
Last of Us Part 2.
Oh.
yeah.
Oh
Last
my
of Us Part
god,
2 is
the
coming out.
first one was so creepy and it
Yeah.
was
I saw you
so
play that one,
well
right?
Written, yes.
See, everybody, I don't play video games. This is Josie talking. But I do make my wife play video games. And then just watch her play it. It's like a movie.
No, it's fun. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, totally.
And then on top of that, we had another Doom coming out, another Wolfenstein. So if you guys are a fan of those, which are these are Bethesda games, which
They're just mainstays, really. They're just mainstay games
They're
that
here
have
to
just
stay.
been. Yeah,
I'm
they've-
down for more Doom though.
Oh, always.
Hell
There's
yeah.
a new one, Doom Eternal. I
Yes,
think that's the next one.
Yep.
Yeah, that's gonna be pretty dope.
Doom Eternal.
What console? All of them? Or
It's
So
going to
far,
be
yeah.
PC, probably PS4, Xbox, probably
so
not
all the
Switch.
mainstream ones.
probably not Switch.
Not on Nintendo. Sorry, guy.
You know what? They just announced a new Super Smash Brothers called Ultimate.
That is right. Why are we talking about
That's
that one.
Is that why you made me play it with you the other day on
Oh,
the GameCube?
I
Josie.
just wanted to
You
feel
just wanted
better
to
about
play it.
myself.
The lineup on this one, it's every single
That's the
character
saddest
that's
thing you've
ever
ever said.
been released. Like even background characters are playable. And then you know,
No way,
you know
really?
that big dragon that
Ridley.
Samus goes after, Ridley. You can play as him now too.
Oh wow!
Like
I don't know who
it's
that
gone it's gone insane.
Yeah, I'm
It's
excited.
gone insane. It's-
Snake's coming back.
Yeah.
So Snake.
You can
being
play as
there is
Mega
gonna
Where's
be
he
Man.
from? Why do I?
Metal Gear Solid.
Metal Gear Solid.
Okay.
Solid Snake.
Solid Snake. That's right.
Yeah.
Slithery
Solid
Snake.
He's stealthy. We have to whisper it. Solid Snake.
Snake.
Yeah. No, that's exciting. Every character being playable again. That's
Yeah, it's
fantastic.
It looks amazing. It just looks so great. You can even play as like Wolf, Sonic, Mega Man. I think was one of
Mega
them.
Man?
Yeah.
Mega Man.
Now
Pac-Man.
we're talking.
Mega Man's in there now.
Ryu. Ryu's
Ryu.
in it.
You can play as Ryu from Street Fighter.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm in.
Yeah.
There's
I'm
a ton
in.
of characters.
It's on the.
I'm
It's
in.
gonna be coming out on the Switch.
I've not played. I've not seriously played video games since Street Fighter on the Super Nintendo. Which is probably the
yeah.
last game I was good at. And if he's back, I'm in.
Oh no, yeah. They're everything. Like every single character that has played in the Melee universe is coming back.
Looks
That's
like
exciting.
you're going to be relevant in the video game world again. Josie.
Just for one game, make a triumphant return.
That's all it takes, man. That's all it takes.
I know.
Just dip your toe in, you're stuck forever.
Sweet. Cool. What else are you guys excited about?
Actually, before we get into something I'm excited about,
Sure.
I saw the trailer for Destiny's new expansion, and I think I alluded to this last podcast.
Oh, you said it sucks, right? Or they suck.
Who is it? Activision?
No, it's Bungie. Well, Bungie and Activision.
Bungie and Activision. So Activision has this bad habit of shitting out games that suck. I thought
All of them?
I thought no.
Or just
There's
a
a couple.
handful?
There's a
Just a handful.
There's a
really.
handful of good ones, but you know, Bungie were the Bungie team were the original creators of Halo, and I think I showed you in Halo 3 or in ODST they have that little side alley, and it says Destiny is coming soon in Halo 3 ODST.
Yeah,
It said Destiny is coming soon, and it shows the Watchtower. So they've been working on this project for years, and I'm glad we're finally talking about this because they released a beta, which I signed up for, and to prelude the beta, they held an alpha, which was a beta to the beta.
Right.
Instead of them being super creative and creating a fake level, blah blah blah, they straight up kept the alpha and the beta as part of the main game, and then they chopped the game.
What the fuck?
And then they're like, "You want to keep playing this game? Fork over $40
and get some.
Or no, wait.
downloadable
How about
content."
this? We'll help you out. We'll reduce the price to $34.99.
I don't understand why people keep playing this game. If like vote with your wallet, man. Don't play these games.
That's
anymore.
why-
Don't give Bungie any more of your money.
You guys got to
That's all
realize
you guys-
they've made this game already. Like this game, like
Yeah.
everyone's thinking, oh, it's just a new expansion that just no. This is already made.
This
They just
is
decided to
all
cut
the
it up.
this is all the blueprint from the first game still, and they're just milking everyone because when we first got the game, it was really good, right? It was super fun.
The first year
it was
we
like
had,
a
it was
cross.
amazing.
It was basically playing Halo, but with Call of Duty functions.
Yeah, exactly.
And like you can have all these magic effects, like kind of like wizardy type of, a combination of all that type
and
of
it was
feel.
like it was open world, like RPG style, so you can build your character up.
So David, if you wanted to play the first whole story, I think House of Wolves was the first like major release after they released the original Destiny, and then what was the other one called? Something of Crota.
It's all like I fucking hate this game.
It's
You
like
should play with me.
Eye of Crota.
Yeah.
Something like that.
You think I'm gonna jump into this? I've heard like nightmare stories of everybody who plays Destiny. I wanted to play it. I was this close to buying Destiny 2.
It's
and
like
then
when you play it, you do get caught up. Like initially,
It's
like,
actually a good
dude,
game,
It's actually
or-
good
Well, it
and
has
fun.
good
Yeah,
visuals
it's
and it
okay.
has good
All right.
controllability. That
And-
doesn't make it a good game.
Huh.
it just has all kinds of shortcomings that it shouldn't have because of how old this game is and how long it's been around and what they've been promising. But it honestly, it sounds like a lot of fun when it is, but
It
it's
has
just all that
flaws.
loot box
So
shit.
so
Or
it's a-
not even loot
Yeah, it's
boxes.
loot boxes.
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
still do that.
Yeah, it's still loot boxes stuff. Loot boxing being like you find a chest and all of a sudden you find a random item in there
And also currency.
a currency and stuff. And a lot of games now are trying to get away from that style of trying to find it. So yeah, it's
frustrating.
Listen, I've got to give a clue here now. I don't want any more bullshit anytime during the day from anyone. That includes me.
He's an angry man. He's always coming around here telling us what to do. Why is he always here?
So David, you never played Destiny?
No. I just seen a bunch of like playthroughs.
In
It
order-
looks amazing.
In
It looks
order
great,
for
but-
you, and mind you, I still had fun playing the initial game, but in order for you to play the entirety of the first game before they release the second like disc, you'd have to pay $150.
Yeah.
What?
I'm gonna play Monster Hunter. Like, we should play Monster Hunter, Josh. Come on, let's get on some Monster Hunter. Let's do this. Let's do it. No, you got it.
Yeah,
You got it.
yeah,
You got
for
it.
sure.
Yeah,
for sure,
so
man,
fuck
for
you,
sure.
Destiny. Fuck you,
Maybe.
Bungie. Sellouts.
Vote with your wallet.
Well, I don't know about you, but I am ready for the joint report.
Yeah.
All
Are
right.
you on weed? Give me some. I'll smoke you two under the table.
Well, there's some glorious news, everyone. It's the return
Uh-huh.
of the Lowell Smokes.
What?
I went very much, Foo. I went to a place today. They're called Triple C, City Compassionate Caregivers. They're in downtown LA off 7th Street.
I gotta go to LA now?
Yeah, you really need to go to. I mean, there's one near us, which we kind of promoted a little bit. 100 House of
That
Harmonies.
church?
I
I know it's not a church. I'm
still debatable because they have scripture everywhere. But anyways,
Right.
the place we went to, I went with a buddy, and we were driving, and he's like, "Where's this place gonna be?" And I'm like, "It's coming up on the left." I was like, and I was like a fool trying to be on
like
the
a foo,
the satellite image,
like a you.
trying to get the satellite image from the street so I could see where it is. As soon as we get on the same block, you see this huge warehouse, like 6 stories high,
Holy crap!
and they're doing construction in the front. We park, we get out, we walk in. reminded me of Colorado, dude. They
Oh,
have
what?
TVs in the front showing their like preview menus. They have little tablets where you can sign up for shit like on their